Up next, how good is this? A matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions, certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world, and he is out to prove it right here, right now. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15. At blue corner, can he walk away and still? Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, presenting the challenger, Santiago Checheboa Ponzinibbio. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world,
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway. You ready? All right, so without further delay, here we go. Round 1 is underway. It's the UFC welterweight championship, and there is the champion out of the red corner working his way to the center of the octagon. He has defended this belt in the past and believes if he can do so again tonight, and here and still, he could go down as one of the greatest 170-pound fighters in UFC history. In order to do just that, he has said, I've got to get off to a good start here tonight. We'll see if he attacks offensively here early. Whoa! Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. he submits him with the armbar.
I mean, just steps ahead of the competition. Where you're playing checkers, he's playing chess in the ground fighting. And it showed tonight in this big submission victory.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Well, it's one thing to earn a UFC title. It's another thing to get it done emphatically the way he did tonight. The undisputed UFC welterweight champion, your winner by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliante has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Tony.
All right, so a lot of people like the challenger tonight, but it goes to the champion. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight king, and going to take a big effort, I would think, to dethrone this.
Yeah, he is just a great fighter. He does everything so well, and the confidence that he brings into the octagon on fight night is unmatched by anybody in this division.
is over. We get to this matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. Well, if you're just getting into fighting and you're looking for a fighter to support, you can do worse than Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Really a guy who's easy to root for and coming off some of the biggest wins of his career recently.
He is starting to get everything right. For as long as Jorge Masvidal has been in this game, you always had the feeling that there was still work to be done in order to truly reach his optimal form. I feel like now he's finally getting it. And people overlook the fighter's mentality of Jorge Masvidal. We talk about Kimbo Slice in the back there fighting, but Jorge Masvidal was right next to him.
Right.
He was back there fighting just for the sake of fighting, and he has done that in the octagon, and now he's finally putting it all together as he tries to make his way to a UFC title fight.
He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion in a division full of killers. He has remained the hunted at 170 pounds. Now, unquestionably staring at his toughest challenger to date. Can he go back home as the champion? If he can, another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer holding a professional record of 36 wins, 16 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the challenger, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Cerrone.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready?
All right, so without further delay, here we go. Round 1. He's out.
He's done. What a performance.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. So there he is, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. What a finish he turned in here tonight as he gets it done by way of knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by
celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your winner by knockout, and what a way to send a statement to the rest of the contenders in this division that it is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this 170-pound king.
Today, let's go in there and get after it. All right, great job. I need you to slow it down.
Coming up next, how good is this? A matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. Well, a long winning streak may...
Ready?
All right, so without further delay, here we go. Round one is underway. It's the UFC welterweight championship, and there is the champion out of the red corner working his way to the center of the octagon. He has defended this belt in the past and believes if he can... Whoa! Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he might be out. Oh! Come on, buddy. Keep your hands in. Let's go. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attack armbar now.
Nicely done. Going for the arm here.
And attacking armbar.
And he's out. 2 minutes remain in the round. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Brilliant submission defense there.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Power through it. Let's go. Escape that. You can't hold it there. You can't hold it there. Escape.
You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Nice hammer fist. Wow. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras.
That submission right there, you almost had it. Did you feel that? But you know what? We're gonna go right back to it. We're wearing him down. Okay?
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 underway. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to take down that finish.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him. Attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Bottom fighter trying to control the sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Back to the feet now. Oh, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has...
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, he slams him down with authority. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attacking armbar now. Uh-oh, he didn't move quick enough. The arm's locked in.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking to do?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him.
Holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. Takes him for a ride. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Not, I mean, honestly, I've never
I knew that was
I've never
coming.
experienced it.
Okay.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. That is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands.
Look, he's out! Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 16 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Tony.
All right, so his welterweight greatness continues tonight and still UFC champion. I think on nights like tonight, you're glad you don't fight at 170 pounds. This dude's a problem.
I mean,
I just want to see heavy punches. Let it go. Great sequence of strikes there. Loving that. Work with your hands. Yeah, starting to fall apart. I love it. Let's go. 30 on the clock. That is beautiful. All right, we had a little trouble today, but don't worry about it. We're gonna get better. Who could have pictured this, huh? I mean, I always knew you were something special, but this is next level. Only a handful of fighters have become double champs in the UFC. Some very rare company. And time. Good. All right, at the end of the night, though, remember, it's just a fight. Stay focused on the task at hand. We can worry about finding more trophy space in the morning. All right, let's go. Good. That's it.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion. But tonight, an opportunity of a lifetime to etch his name in the history books as one of only a handful of fighters to be a simultaneous two-division UFC champion. Conor McGregor was the first to do it. This fighter can join him in short order if he can get the win against another champion here tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Both fighters identical in age. Adesanya will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Miragliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the O2 Arena in London, England. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, introducing the challenger, Cerrone. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
Well, you can feel the tension in the building here. Going to be very interesting to see if he can bottle the emotions, focus on the task at hand as he tries to become a simultaneous 2-division UFC champion here tonight. This was the super fight he asked for. Ask and you shall receive. Let's see what he can do with the opportunity. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick.
Oh, he goes with the punch and he lands.
He wiped him out.
Let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Cerrone.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight as he adds his name to a short list of fighters to win a UFC championship in more than one division. He has prided himself on taking on all comers, and tonight he gets the job done in epic fashion. Congratulations to the now 2-division UFC champion of the world.
Some sweet science. Let's go. Beautiful combination. Keep it up. Put the pressure on it. Ooh, huge punch. That was huge. That must have hurt. I like that. More of that, okay? Hey, good job. You got 30 seconds. Let's go.
Coming up next, a UFC bantamweight chill.
You ready?
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Thug Rose scene went down, DC.
This is where it happened, J.E. Lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose Namajunas, and you can hear me yell, Thug Rose, Thug Rose, Thug Rose.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Well, perhaps a sign of things. Nice liver shot lands. Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
DC, it didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, good kicks there. Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for double leg takedown attempts here, and that is a good attempt. attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Nicely done. Trying to get that arm underneath the chin.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And he's out. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
And back to his feet.
Big head kick land. Big.
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot. And he lands. Great job.
Oh! Vicious combo there.
Every time these guys come together, they just weird and punches and everything landed. Both very powerful, very explosive. Nice head kick.
Oh, straight right. Starting to do some really significant. Oh, perfect body shot there. He's had
Unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got to be corner hurt. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he is.
A sigh of relief.
Oh! Round two winding down. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round. Deese,